guys, I am Yuka. Some might know me, but some might not know me. But if you're watching this, meaning you are ready to hear to my experience as a staff at Tey Ling Associates. So basically, I've been working with Tey Ling for 3 years, and I've started my career as a junior with 0 experience. I've entered to the job, and I was blurred. I just graduated that time. But along the way, I gained much experience and knowledge. And here, I want to share my journey, how to overcome the thing as a newbie, as a freshie. At first, I tried to accept the job given to me. And during that time, I asked a lot. I really asked a lot of questions to my senior because I know nothing. I have no experience. But I give it a try and you have to not worry. Because at Tey Ling, there is a lot of people, there is a lot of senior that will guide and help you. They will definitely not leaving you not leaving you floating without any knowledge or anything. So you don't have to worry. If you don't know, you have to ask. Because you are a newbie, you are a freshie. I am a newbie. So I asked a lot back then. Besides of the good senior, besides of the good people, most importantly is you have to have that willingness to learn and accept the things. Some more the fear. Of course, I have that fear because it was the first time I hold the job. It was the first time I see the file. So I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about the company. So the fear will come. If you are willing and able to break your own fear, you have to think that you will gain more experience and knowledge, which will lead you to something valuable for you, for yourself in the future. Someday it will be worth it. The hardness, the fear will be worth it. Most importantly, the things that I've hold since ever before I entered Tey Ling, your mind. You have to actually stay positive. If you are stay positive, whatever you are doing, you will get through it. I mean, like, what kind of positivity you have to hold, okay? The positivity is like, if the thing is hard, you have to think that it is just hard. It is not impossible. You have to try. It is hard, but it's not impossible. The things will finish, will end, if you're trying. So, make yourself be positive and try your best. Make sure you put the effort. Try to be the best for the job, for yourself. So, without positive thinking in the job or in your life, you cannot be moving forward. That's how me, myself, bring myself to this job, to this company, and also outside of this job, right? Because we have to think that we are no longer a student, we are a worker, so we have to think as a worker and as adults. If you want to remain yourself as a student, then you have to go back to the university, right? So along the way is how do I handle the task given and how do I do it? So basically, first things first, I will arrange the task properly by listing out the things that what I want to do on the day or on the week. It's better if you can numbering the things from the hardest, from the urgent to the least urgent, so that you know which one you have to start first and which one you can actually hold the things first. So you know which one to settle first, basically. Alright? So next is how do I do the job is like, after you do the list, if the job is too much, because sometimes it is, it can be a lot. So what did I do is I will separate the job accordingly, meaning to say, if I have to settle 10 taxcom within a week, so I will arrange 2 taxcom per day in order for me to settle all. But you must be thinking like, what if the thing is hard? What if the thing is taken more time? So it is, sometimes it is. But let's just think that the things will end and you will feel the satisfaction after the things done. Because the things will not forever, cannot be done. Like I said before, it is hard, but it is not impossible. It is like back to your mind, which before you start the task, you have to handle with peace and you have to calm yourself first. Like this is what I do. Whenever I enter the office and I see a lot of files on the table, I will look at the files and I will definitely say, oh my god, this is too much and very messy on the table. But I will remind myself that, okay, it's okay. I will try to calm myself first, look at the things one by one. I will arrange the file because sometimes your file on the table will be messy. So I will arrange the file first and take a look. Which one is the most urgent? So I will arrange and do the to-do list. So which one I have to settle first and which one I can settle at the last. It is probably the last, I would say, experience with this. The effort I have put in. Basically, all the things I tell you guys is based on my experience, based on what I did, and based on how I think. As a newbie, you have to really put more effort because you don't know the things. You are a newbie, so you cannot act as you are the old staff or the senior. You cannot act like that because things will not come just like that. They will gain based on your experience and your knowledge. Back then, as a newbie, I will stay back a while, not until late night, just a while, just take your sometimes after work to digest the things, to absorb the things that you did on the day or the things that you have learned on the day or on the previous day. Just take your time, because on that time after the working period, the only time you can actually digest the thing, absorb the things carefully, and besides, you on that time you can also get the more guidance and from the senior, because on that time everyone is like a little bit calm, a little bit slow down doing the job, so you can have your own time, and you can also ask the seniors to get to know the things better. And then because another thing I did like that is because I don't want to disturb my working time, because during the working day you have to do your responsibility, no matter what. You have to be a little bit fast so the job can be done. But afterwards, the things that you unsure, the things that you don't know, you have to learn. You are a junior, I am a junior, I am a newbie, I am a fresher. So effort and willingness really need to sit in yourself. You do the things like that, it will not be forever, because you will not be forever don't know the things, right? So the stress, day by day, the stress will be not as stressful as you the first time joining the company, the first time doing the job. It will become less stressful because you get to know the things better. You will be under less supervision. So by day moving forward, actually things will get better. And then my things, what I did is, most importantly, out of everything that I said, is mindset. If you are able to control your mindset, everything will be fine. No matter what the things come, you can do. Because based on my experience, you have to think the other way. If you see the things as a problem, it will forever be a problem. You have to reverse your mind to become positive. And then also in our life, the things in our life will not always be as what we want. Sometimes we can see the rainbow. Sometimes we have to go through the rain. But no matter you are in a good or a not good position, life will move. The time will keep moving. So you have to remind yourself that you have to do better and accept, learn with an open heart. In this case, in life, in job, eventually you will succeed. Most importantly, manage your mindset. Alright, so I think that's all from me. Again, I am Ifa. I was working with Tey Ling, and I definitely gained a lot of experience and knowledge from here. So if you are a newcomer, a freshie, or the old staff or whatever, I would say just correct the mindset. Alright, so I think that's all. Thank you. Bye.